Good day. Welcome to Rinse and Rips. Got a surprise for you today. As we are tapping into this ancient world best relics ever. Had to pick up a box of this when I saw Julie Farnham and Zach's Collections open these. We really like the ancient world histories, so we got one. This was a gift to my wife, and it's already been opened. We opened it off camera. So you're not catching the excitement and the thrills of the rip, but that was sacred to us in our own little off-camera world, and it was a fun rip. But we're gonna do half this box today because I am tired from driving forklift 15 hours a day, or however many hours I'm driving. I don't remember. But anyway, aside from that, let's start this show. We got a relic. And we got these 4-card packs. All right, let's see what we come up with first as I go retrieve these cards that just fell on the floor. All right, so you may notice the creatine's not in the background because it's being used to hold up my phone right now. All right, we are going to show you our first card. I don't know if you can see it or not. There you go. Look at these nice and shiny cards. They got pillars up the side of them, a bunch of fingerprints on them. We'll clean them off. But this is a Roman Forum, and I will, as Julie has stated, the literature on the back is very difficult to read. So, the Roman Forum was the political, religious, and commercial center of ancient Rome. It developed over centuries and housed key buildings like the Senate House and temples. Yes, go government, Roman government. All right, Roman Forum. Next card, here we go. We have the Theater of Epidaurus. The theater. Card number 75. Why is that significant? Well, we'll tell you later. All right, so the Theater of Epidaurus. The Theater of Epidaurus, a well-preserved ancient Greek theater built in the 4th century BCE, famed for its acoustics. It hosted dramatic performances as part of healing rituals honoring Asclepius. It's been a long day. It's like past midnight over here, and this is what we do. Instead of taking a shower and getting rest, we rip open. Well, we're not ripping, but we're sharing some cards. And then Alcibiades. Look at that guy right there. He's got his towel. He looks like he just got back from the gym. Got him a nice. He'd look good in the perm, I assume. Let's read the little narrative. Alcibiades was a controversial Athenian general and politician who changed sides multiple times during the Peloponnesian War. He lived from 450 BC to 404 BCE and was known for both charisma and scandal. Oh, we have some of those. Can you say Graham Plattner? All right, now we got a ta-da! First number card out of 50. And this is Apollo, who is also naked. So I guess they just like to be naked. And back in those days, it was hard to carve clothes, so they just had everyone naked. Apollo is a Greek god of music, prophecy, healing, and the sun. Twin brother of Archimedes, he was revered at Delphi and featured in myths across the Mediterranean. All right, a nice little red 50 card. That is beautiful. We'll set that right there, so you can look at that while we go to the next card. Boy, what is it with us ripping cards of hardly clothed men? I don't understand it. It's in the UFC. It's a strange theme, but to each his own. We like the cards. These are nice cards. Okay, this is Herodotus. We're on our second pack now. Did I just pull? Nope. Yep, we're on our second pack. So let's talk about this guy. Herodotus was the 5th century BCE Greek historian known as the father of history. He wrote detailed accounts of the Greco-Persian Wars and early Mediterranean cultures. So, yep, that guy right there. All right, what else do we have? Oh, the significance of 75. Here it goes. Look at that, our first double. And our light's not flickering. Our little ghost light's not flickering. This is the theater of Epidaurus. And since we've already covered that, we're not going to do it again. But we have a card to send to Julie. It's one of the doubles. Maybe she has it, maybe she don't. And we have Parthenion. Parthenion. I'm not Greek, but look at that. Look at those pillars. Pillars, 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 pillars. I see 7 pillars if you count the 2 on the side of the card. So 7 pillars. Card number 74. Look at that. The Parthenon is a temple dedicated to Athena, built on Acropolis of Athens during Pericles' rule. Completed in 432 BCE, it remains a symbol of classic Greek architecture. Yes, it does. Classic. I think that's the one that is somewhat off, doesn't measure right. It's kind of bowed out, but when you look at it from an angle, I think it looks straight. It's a kind of an optical illusion, if I am correct. And then we've got Homer. Of course, we know Homer as the father of Bart Simpson and also a blind poet, but more familiar, the blind poet. He is also in the nude, and he's barely covered with a towel, but he's naked playing his harp, and really you get the best acoustics from a harp when you're not wearing any clothes. But he does have a little towel, covering up his wanger, and but his bare butt sitting on the little stool, which I'm sure feels really good. I'm kind of jealous. Okay, let's read about Homer. Homer is a legendary ancient Greek poet, traditionally credited with composing the Iliad and the Odyssey. He likely lived around the 8th century BCE and shaped Greek literary tradition. Yes, if you've watched Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? There's supposed to be some correlation with that. So there's our 2 packs. Now we're going to relic time. Relic, relic, relic. Relic, relic, relic. Okay. Oh. Justine 1. Historians, I'm going to upset historians as well as the Super Yacht community and the tarot card community, but we're going to do it. So it's got a little, I'm going to bring it right here, a little piece of cloth that may be hard to see, but a piece of cloth. It looks like it comes from similar to that hat, but I'm sure it's not that hat. Let's read what it says. Nice and thick too. Boy, this is exciting. Boy, this is really hard to read. I'm working on it. Congratulations. You hold in your hand an original hand-woven piece of early Christian Coptic textile, circa 300 to 800 AD. Yes, I don't know what 300 to 800 AD means. I don't know if you can see that. No, you won't be able to see that. But there's the back of the card. And that's tonight's episode of Winston Rips Midnight Edition. But you're probably not watching this at midnight because you probably are a responsible adult and you get proper sleep. But we don't get proper sleep here at Winston Rips because we drive too much forklift. But stay tuned. We got some good things coming up in the future. We got some a video coming up, probably be airing maybe Friday or Saturday about the McGregor fight, and we're going to upset the tarot card community again. Thank you for watching Winston Rips. Please check out Zach and Julie's channel. I'm not going to have time to put the things up there, but if you've been around here long enough, you know who they are. Thank you for introducing us to this ancient world. And it all falls down. Rome wasn't built in a day. Sometimes Rome has to fall. So we'll have another one of these coming up soon. Thank you very much for your participation. And we'll come back to Winston at the end of the week, and we'll see some Winston rips. Take it easy. Good night.